Did you know that according to some studies, 1 in 3 old people fall at least once a year, and that depending on the age, the probabilities of an injury are higher the older the person is? Did you also know that a very common disease in older people is cardiac problems? A lot of people suffer from these diseases. Both situations are really problematic, even more if the person does not have anyone that could help them really fast. If you can feel identified with the following clip, this ad is for you and your family.
Oh, what a beautiful day!
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
That's right, you read that correctly. You don't have to feel alone anymore, thanks to the new application that we have developed for Vitalino. Our CEO, Chief of Programming, and Chief of Design helped us through the process of creating a code for MATLAB that would allow us to obtain the data that we needed and that would allow a interaction with the customer and the user. The code was designed as 3 separate codes that work together, uh, 2 of them working as functions to acquire the data, and another one checking if the Vitalino hardware was working correctly and also selecting the modules of the Vitalino that we were going to use for the application. Once the code was already designed, we had our design team program the code for the software MATLAB, allowing us to have and check the complete functionality of our device. Even though our programming crew is one of the best in the world, creating the program, the code, and the functions for this device to work took a lot of time. And after it was finished, we proceeded to the testing.
Okay, now I'm gonna put 3 electrodes.
Elliot, what?
Okay, it's like a sticker that will help us collect signals.
Oh, I
Yes,
see.
Ready?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
this
so.
gonna measure your heart rate.
And tell me, my child, how is this going to help me?
Well, this will change your life. You will see.
Okay.
Now we put ground. Then, can you help me, please?
Yeah. Proceed, please. Oh,
Thank you.
I see.
Negative. And positive.
All right.
Okay, now we put the Vitalino here for practicing, and you are ready. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you some questions, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. So, how old are you?
I'm 80 years old.
Grandpa, no lies.
Okay. I'm 87 years
Okay. So,
What's an email?
Leave that to me. My email is f9sophia@gmail.com.
okay. Now we put our actual location. And ready.
The code was designed to be user-friendly, so what you have to do to use it is just run the code, enter the information that you're being prompted, which includes the age of the person wearing the device, an emergency contact email where you will receive the emails in case of an emergency, and the actual location of the person that's using the device. For this, you can actually use Google Maps and just enter the URL as seen on the video, and you're all set. We already have the location, and that's the information that will be sent to your contact of emergency.
At the beginning, the code asks for some information of the user, so it knows the age, emergency contact email, and the location of the user. On the code, the first section is what generates the text box that asks for this information. After that, we have a formula that, depending on the age, sets the maximum heartbeat frequency that the user can have. Right after that, it initializes the emails, so in case of an emergency, it's sent right away. We also configure the Vitalino device, check it is working properly, and connect it, and the code tells the Vitalino that we are going to use the EKG and accelerometer. It also indicates the number of samples we want, which in this case are 20,000. With this, we begin the data acquisition process. The obtained signal is processed to clean the signal using two different bandpass filters. One of them is between 0.05 and 40 Hz, and the second one is from 12 to 25 Hz. This is to make a frequency good, so we can work with the signal and to clean it as well. After that, it shows a filter signal, use a code created as a function that finds peaks. Depending on those peaks, it determines the heartbreak frequency. And as a final step, the signal is analyzed again using a different function that checks if the frequency is greater than the maximum frequency, or to check if the acceleration of the device is greater than 9.81 meters per second, that is the value of gravity. In either case, it sends an email with a warning to the contact email previously entered. It also sends the user location.
Still don't believe this device will change your life? Don't take our word for it. Ask our real-life users.
The other day, I was taking a walk, but I fell. It was horrible. No one was there to help me. But then I remembered that I had Vitalino. Therefore, my family was practically there too, because this Vitalino just contacted my granddaughter, and she came immediately to help me, and I was okay then.
Yes, I'm really thankful of this device because it can help me to be tranquilized of my grandpa and know that he's gonna be okay, and if he's not, this device is gonna contact me and I will be there for him. This way I can go out with my friends all day, all night. I'm gonna go party, and I know that I'm gonna know that he's okay.
My arm is hurting.
Oh, I have a message. Oh my God! You're gonna have another attack! Please call an ambulance!
To buy food, but my food wasn't in the store, so I have to go into other store, and I have to walk all the street, and then
I get a message.
Oh, okay.
Please wait for me. Oh my God! This is an alert. Something happened to my grandpa. Call an ambulance, please.
Oh, it's so sexy, y'all.
I don't know where you're going or when you're coming home. I left the keys under the bed to our front door. For one more chance to hold you close, I don't know.
Ah, yes. Well, looky here,
I love you so. Hey, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, baby, please don't go.